Welcome back. It's art time, class. Today, we are going to be making our own paint blots using tempera liquid paint. Let's get started. To begin, let's review Rorschach. Hermann Rorschach is the Swiss physicist who created this in the 1990s. He used ink, making ink blots, which is a blot of ink. And then symmetry is the quality of being made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis. That center axis is the center line here and here. And the quality of being made exactly similar facing each other is how they kind of mirror each other in design. So let's go ahead and make our own. Everyone in class is going to have a cup of paint. Here I have orange. Make sure your name is correct on your paper. And with your paintbrush, you're going to get your paintbrush wet with paint. You want to make sure the paint is on the bristles of the brush. You do not need the paint on the tip of the brush right here, that ruler. You only need it at the bristle part of your brush, at that very tip end. Now, a few common designs that students like is a heart. If you do the number 2 on your paper, so here's the center axis, that center fold line. Oh no! I dipped my paintbrush too far into the paint and I got some on the ruler. That's this metal or this plastic part of the paintbrush. Ugh, that's like wasting paint because I can't really get that part onto my paper. Let's keep going anyway. I'm going to get more paint and I'm trying to get it only on the bristles. And if you do the number 2, it's going to end up making a heart. Now I will be walking around the room and I'm going to give you either a second color or I might even give you a third color of paint. So here I have some yellow. And when I look at your painting, I'm just going to kind of put some on there, sort of random. I kind of want it to be blotty or blotch. Let's also do a little red as well. So see all those little random spots? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper in half and rub it. Now this painting paper is really cool because you can kind of see through it, but it's strong enough not to break as long as you're not like digging your finger into it. It shouldn't break. If you really try, you can definitely break your paper. I mean, you can break paper, but be gentle with it and give it a few rubs. And you can see the paint moving around inside. You can spread your paint out if you want. You can have it come down and around. It's really up to you. Then you're going to open it. Ta-da! So here I have what looks like almost a heart. And if you want, you can flip your paper over. Like, what do I think it is? It almost looks like he has a mustache there. I could add a bit more orange to it if I want, or whichever color you have in your cup. And you can play with that design and make it the way you want. So I'm going to give this guy a big eye right there. Almost looks like those are little Pikachu. You know, Pikachu has those little red cheeks. And again, I'm going to fold it over and rub it until I have the design and effect that I want. Let's go ahead and go over another option that you could create. So again, you want to make sure your name has your paper on it before you begin. Something really popular along with hearts is a butterfly. To create a butterfly, you're going to make an X on your paper. And here I have one diagonal line. And here's another diagonal line. And butterflies have these antennas, so I probably want to create a little something coming up for its antenna as well. Do a big block right there. Let's see, what 2 colors should I pick this time? I'm going to do a little pink And let's do a little bit of blue, would probably be really pretty. Woo. All right, now when we fold our paper over, we want to be careful not to push paint off the paper. So we don't want to push it out of the paper. We want to keep it inside. So this part right here that's kind of close to the edge, I'm going to bring that more in. Maybe I can bring that down a little bit to get those to meet. Look at that. Can you see right here where there's a lot of paint close together? It's really dark there. So I need to be extra gentle and careful right there on my paper, right? Okay, let's keep going. Again, it shouldn't break unless you're rough with it or you try to dig into it. In that case, it will definitely break. Let's see what it makes. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, so cool. Let's do another one just to show you some examples. What if I want to do, let's see here. Let's make sure our name's on it. Got it right there. Let's do half the paper. Some orange. And then let's mix in a little green. Whoa, that was almost too much paint. Okay, and let's do a little yellow. I don't actually accidentally do too much. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go. Let's fold it up. Rub, rub, rub. I think the green and the yellow are going to mix together really nicely. Let's see what it makes. Oh, so cool. And now I can close it and like move it more if I want and play around with the idea of what can it be? What is it going to look like? Oh, even cooler. I think it kind of looks like a bug's head or something. I don't know. Maybe an alien or something. Well, this is going to need time to dry. In fact, you're not going to get to take this home today. It's going to need to stay in the art room to dry for a whole day, and then you'll get to take it home later. Okay, so you do get to keep this, you just don't get to take it home today. I can't wait to see what you'll create in the art room. Till next time, keep being creative.